Here I'm soaking my heads of broccoli in salt water. I'll get something to hold it down, because you soak them in salt water because we have butterflies that go around and lay eggs, and you have a green worm that develops. So this makes the worms come out of the broccoli and kills them. I just use a bit of salt in the water, and that's how you clean your broccoli. So here my broccoli is getting too far ahead of me, so I'm just going to let 2 heads go to seed and try to collect the seeds for next season. So sometimes the broccoli does get ahead of you, but sometimes it'll give you more in seeds than in just the plant itself. So they haven't been soaking too long, and here's an example of the little worms that come out. Those are the little white butterflies you see around your plants. They lay these eggs and these little worms hatch out, and they eat your broccoli. This year it hasn't been too bad. I've got a big cucumber here. Let's see how many inches it is. Good 14 inches. That's a big fella. One side washed. John's still going around cutting the lawn. He got all this front part cut. Now he's cutting the second part. I already collected an eggplant from this one, and it has two more eggplants here. And this one here has some small ones starting. 1, 2, And a third one here. So out of 2 eggplants, I got 6 fruit. These are my onions that I started from seed. They're still growing. I shut the greenhouse doors at night to keep the heat in. They're announcing a frost warning tonight, so I pulled all my pepper plants and I got a full basket of peppers. So I'm satisfied with that. So tonight they're announcing frost, so we're picking up all things that could freeze in the garden. I already picked up the pepper plants and the cucumbers and my cantaloupe here. Now I'm going to pick up the celery. Try to leave my earth in the garden. Big one. Cutting the roots off. So I'm just giving my celery a quick rinse here in the outdoor sink, just to get the sand off before I bring it into the house to be processed. So this is the last of the celery. You remember how small they were when I planted them? They were only like a few leaves on the plant. I got a good harvest of celery. And what's fun about having an outdoor kitchen? Easy cleanup. All done. I'm picking up some onions. I'm going to cut the tails off. We're going to process these to make spaghetti sauce and freeze, so I don't have to dry them out. These ones are going to be processed right away. Cutting the roots off, taking the dirty peelings off, and cutting the tails off. So what do you think? Is that enough to start with? I think John will be happy to have that much to start with. We'll see. Digging potatoes. They're turning out to be a good size this year. I'm very satisfied. So all my tomatoes have been collected from the garden, and now it's time to collect them from the greenhouse. I've got a lot that's ripened on the vine. Gardening seasoning is coming to the end. Funny looking tomato. Has like a little nose on him. So the 2022 gardening season is over. I'm here in the greenhouse. This is just what's left. My onions and carrots are still in. And today I pulled up my eggplants. I got one little cucumber left. All my onions are out of the garden. I brought them in here to dry. So I just finished harvesting all my tomatoes out of the greenhouse here. All the pots, I pulled the plants, dead plants out now. And we'll be closing down for the winter.
So, should I eat him or should I cook him? Let me know what you'd do with him in the comments below.